Hi guys, welcome back to R&R Sugarloaf Farm. So I'm in the barn today. I wanted to give y'all an update of what's going on. We are officially less than 60 days away from kidding season, and everything seems to be doing pretty good. Girls are doing good. They're getting happy, or they're not getting happy. I should say that they are happy and getting bigger. You can definitely tell who might have triplets and who might have singles at this point. So, here in the next couple of months, we are going to be doing some major remodeling in. Hi, thank you, Hope. We're going to be doing some major remodeling inside of our barn, and so I wanted to kind of take you on a tour of what the barn looks like now, what our goals are, and hopefully we can get it all done within the next 2 months before kids start showing up, because we've got about 12 of does due all within about a week of each other, and so we need some space. So anyway, so let's take a tour. So the girls are going to help me out here. But anyway. Okay, so here are our 3 permanent setup pins. Which I say permanent is because the pole or posts are set in concrete that we have the gates attached to. Now, the way that we did it was we went to Tractor Supply. We got their Retriever brand kennel gates, the 5x5 gate panels. And what we did was very simple, but we made sort of like what they have in horse stalls. Is we made some over here on the adjacent walls and down here, is we made some grooves with a couple boards, and then we have these plank boards that we actually set in there, and it does work. But we have figured out over the last couple of years having this set up as to where the boards start to warp because of them. They're the picket fence boards, and so they'll start to weather and warp, and so sometimes that causes some problems, and we'll have to replace them. But we're thinking about possibly getting something a little bit different to set in there this time. Not sure. We haven't quite made up our minds there, but as you can see, it does really well, and it's just, we just drop them in, and so we have it to where they go here and they go here, to where we have 3 separate stalls. They're about a 5x5, or they're not completely squared, but it works. So then we have our heat lamps, our kidding barrels, which each kidding stall, thanks Hope, each kidding stall will have a warming, really? Okay. Anyway, I got some stuff I've got to pick up because the goats have decided to destroy something. It's always something around here. But anyway, so these warming barrels, very easy. Get blue plastic, food grade barrel. Sometimes you can get them already empty. They don't cost very much. Grab them. So make a hole in the top. And then, so this, or I said the top. This is the bottom of the barrel. That's the top of the barrel. Just flip it over. Make a round hole. And that way your heat lamp can sit in it. And then you can make your opening similar to looking like that. You can make it small, large, depending on the size of your goats. We kind of have ours in between small and large, so that our standard kids can fit in there. But these are really great. We've used them for years. And we have several of them. We've got all these. This one is one that we made for pigs a long time ago, and then we converted it back. So, and this was like one of our first ones that we made. So this one's like a really big opening. But anyway, so we've got those. We've got our makeshift table over here with some of our supplies. These areas here are our old pig pens. They need to be cleaned out. They're not all that great. They're just open space that they're hiding because we had pigs here, and then we also had whenever they would farrow, which is giving birth, and then we would have pigs over in this area of the lean-to, and whenever they were over here, they I think I might be able to show y'all, but they wound up making a huge mess over. Yeah, there's the hay for the goats. But they wound up making they dug out a lot here of the groundwork, the dirt work. And so these two pens, they are built on platforms as far as plywood and stuff. And I'm gonna lose my voice, I'm sorry guys. So they're put on wood platforms, and because there's a lot of dirt work that needs to be done under them, so they are still just kind of here for that, for stability for this side of the barn. Now eventually what we want to do is we want to clear all this out and be able to have like a milk parlor area over here. So that's the plan. More plan is to where we're going to be doing some more electrical work. We've only got these two lights in here right now, so we've got the stuff to do the electrical work ourselves, and I'll try to film as much of that as possible. But the guys are going to be doing that, not me. And usually they want to be on their own whenever they do their work on the farm. So I will try to film as much as possible, or at least give kind of the synopsis of what everything is going to be, how it all works. Okay, moving on. So next to our pins over here, so next to the pin, you'll see that we have put plywood up here on the wall, which we've got another video last year of whenever we closed in this wall. We're still having trouble with the tarp doors. We've got that one and we've got this one, but they do fairly well. Now the plan is to where we're going to close in this wall with plywood. We've got to do a couple of boards over in this area, and then we're going to hang our plywood. But that brings me back to right here. So in last year's kidding videos, you might have seen our portable panels for like the Nigerians, to where they came out and they came all the way out here. We made about 2 or 3 extra pins, or maybe 4. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to make a door right here. And that doorway is going to lead over into our other area of our barn, which I will show you in just a moment. But it is going to be into an area to where we are going to make more kidding pins. So let's walk over there. A lot of people have asked us over the years how our barn is set up and everything, and we've had to set it up from scratch. It was a equipment hay barn, just a pole barn, to to where the equipment was parked on the inside, and the this area behind me here, this area was for like a tack room, and then the lean-tos, this one and the one where I've already showed you where the pigs used to be kept, that was for the livestock. They had cattle and horses. Okay, so right now this is a mess, but it's alright. These are what we make our hanging feeders out of, and so we are gonna move those out, store them somewhere else, and clean this area up. Our doorway is gonna be right here, and then once we're gonna enclose this side here. And I think we measured this area to be about a 20 by 10 or 20 by 11 foot area. So the plan is doorway, and then we're gonna have kitty stalls on the wall, against the wall, coming here to this like L frame. And depending on how many stalls that we can make from here to there will depend on if we need to come out this way with more stalls or not. But we're hoping that we can fit about 6 to 8 kitty stalls in here, and it'll probably primarily be for the Nigerian dwarfs, just because it'll need to be more of a compact area than the larger stalls that are on the other side of this wall. Hope y'all liked the video, and hopefully you can follow us on our progress as we make changes and stuff in the barn. And so this is the before, and hopefully we'll have a really nice after. Yeah, so please hit that like and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.